What originally got you into cosplay?
Just being able to be a Marvel fan most of my life is you get to relive the character and seeing how people react. You dressing up, it's always something like Halloween for adults.
So originally what got me into cosplay is that I found that masks and all of these different characters and identities helped me cope with a bunch of trauma I experienced through my childhood. So I found a community of all these other freak shows who wear masks as well. And it really did help with my, therapeutical processing that there are other people who cope wearing masks as well.
This is actually my 10th year cosplaying. I've been cosplaying since 2016. I got into it through, I was volunteering at the library and then doing a stage makeup class in high school. And then that's when I discovered cosplay and I immediately wanted to do it. I wanted to dress up as all my favorite characters and it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. I've made so many amazing memories.
So originally I went to BronyCon as my Make-A-Wish and I did my first cosplay there. I cosplayed Derpy and it was such an amazing experience. I just didn't want to stop after that.
I originally got into cosplay from mostly friends and seeing it online. My first cosplay was of Mina Ashido from My Hero Academia. I don't have it anymore. It was very old, mostly for a Halloween costume, but yeah.
I would come to this convention, actually. I would walk around for maybe an hour or two, just looking around at the Funkos, everything, seeing everybody at the costumes, and I'm just like, something doesn't feel right. I want to make a day out of this. And so I started with an original Mandalorian that I had just a helmet. I bought a motorcycle jacket that I tied a cape to that was like supposed to be like a John Wick type like Mandalorian. I had a sword and everything, and just walking around the con that first time, it felt great. And I was like, okay, now I need to take it up and need to do something like a character that people are recognizing. So I spent like 8 months of time building Boba Fett, presented him without any weapons because I hadn't gotten any weapons at that point, still missing stuff, but it was like everybody was like they felt the menace, and I was like, this is a lot of fun. It's enjoyable. I'm having a lot of fun with adults, the kids that see me for the first time, and it's wholesome. I love the experience.
Homestuck when I was a kid. I just liked crafting, made stuff from like the thrift stores, which is what I still do. So
just I like a lot of anime and like video games and stuff. I always thought it'd be cool to see other people with similar hobbies and like connect with them through the games and genres they like. That type of deal.
So this is my first time. I'm not a cosplayer. I have friends that do it, and I've always envied them dressing up into something and going out. And with Tom Kenny being here, I figured I'm on a mission, so I gotta meet the man himself.
Probably movies. Probably superhero movies like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Like that's what really got me into it. And just seeing how much people enjoy wearing costumes or pretending to be characters from movies and television. Probably did.
My grandpa brought me here one day and I saw a lot of cool people wearing very cool cosplays, a bunch of Transformers, Stormtroopers, homemade Iron Man suits. It was all pretty great and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get into it.
The fun everybody has, just being able to be whatever you're not.
Well, 2 years ago, after I graduated college, I discovered the Steel City Con. My first cosplay was Terry, and I kind of liked how all these people get into costume all the time. Cosplaying is not the only time I do costumes, though. I actually do theater and musical theater. As 2 weeks ago, I was in The Little Mermaid playing Grimsby.
Oh, yeah?
So it was kind of like a fun activity for me to do,
Underrated show you'd recommend?
All right, so like show or movie? For movie, I'm not going to go with the slasher film My Bloody Valentine from 1981, not the 2009 remake, 1981.
An anime I'd really recommend, especially if you're going through like a dark time in your life, is Bungo Stray Dogs. Yeah, there's tons of relatable characters that have all been in like a lot of similar situations to ones that like I've been and I know other people have been, so I definitely recommend it.
I would recommend Sweet Tooth. That was on Netflix. I loved that show. I don't know why I ever stopped watching it, but I did, and then I went back and I loved it all over again. So please watch Sweet Tooth. It's such a cute and good show.
I would recommend for an underrated show for an anime, I would recommend Black Lagoon, but a funny comedy like animation I found recently was Legends of Chamberlain Heights. It was on Comedy Central. It's pretty funny. I think it's canceled now though.
I'd probably say Z Nation. I think that's a pretty underrated one. Yeah, I feel like it's overshadowed by The Walking Dead a lot.
Critters. Definitely. It's my all-time favorite.
I guess when it comes to cartoons, I say Danny Phantom because, like, I know, like, with Butch Hartman, his most popular show is Fairly Odd Parents, but I actually prefer Danny Phantom.
It's not a show, it's a movie. Is that okay? Secret of Kells, very beautifully drawn. Kind of looks like the Chowder show that has like the I love that show too. It has like the backgrounds that are like really intricate, but it's about Ireland and their invasion. It's really beautiful, really sad.
Fallout. Fallout is a good show. It's a West Coast type show, but it's based off of a video game, and they've adapted it so well.
Community. I'm gonna say Community. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say underrated, but kind of niche. Trailer Park Boys, for certain. I mean, it's either hated or love it, so I mean, we're really big on that.
Most underrated show I've been watching recently, and I'm not sure if people heard about it, it's called Will Trent. It's about this guy who's a dyslexic. Stormbreaker is going crazy right now. Dyslexic detective who solves crimes, but he doesn't know how to read, but he uses his phone and his intellect to solve crimes. And it's on Disney Plus.
Favorite moment from a convention so far?
I don't know. I just like meeting all the people. So anybody who comes up to me and talks to me. So, I don't have any specific favorite.
So I was going to say meeting this nerd, or finally, but I don't know. A few seconds ago, Corey Taylor just walked by and like grabbed my mask. Yeah, it did. He saw it. Of all these witnesses.
I've never heard of that.
It was not AI, guys. Trust me.
Yeah, it did not happen.
Yes, it did.
Guy meets Corey Taylor, whoever that is.
Yeah, he just grabbed my mask. Corey Taylor, like the guy.
The guy.
I think my favorite was I was being interviewed by these guys that have an interviewing channel, and they were very nice. They're very sweet. It was the first time I was ever been interviewed at a con, actually. It was at TechACon 2025.
GalaxyCon last year was amazing. I also had a lot of fun at N8VS in December. I actually got to meet Alex Brightman in this cosplay. He loved it, and I made him a Beetlejuice egg boy. It was amazing.
So it was definitely meeting Zach Ward, who was Scut Farkas in A Christmas Story. He's also the Postal dude in the Postal movie, and he was just so nice to me, and I talked to him all 3 days that he was here. Per his request, I wasn't harassing him, but per his request. So he was just really friendly to me. We talked about all sorts of stuff. We talked about SCTV, which apparently he had been on at some point as a child, but like he was just an amazing person to talk to. So I think about that interaction every time I'm here.
This is my first one, so probably just hanging around and seeing other people. I got into a series called Danganronpa. I seen a cosplayer from that. I got a picture with her. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Awesome. 2 conventions ago, I met 2 other Jokers. When I was dressed as a Heath Ledger Joker, there was also the Jack Nicholson and the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, and all 3 of us got a picture together. I thought that was pretty cool.
I would say the last time I was here, I draw professionally, and I drew a picture of Robert Englund's character as Freddy Krueger, but I couldn't get his signature, but the other cast was here, and one character from Nightmare on Elm Street 4, I think her name was Toy Newkirk, was taking photos with me, and I thought she leaned in for a hug, and when I got to see the picture, it looked like she was trying to bite me on my chest, and which was real shocking to me because I felt like I should have paid her. She should have paid me for that photo.
I have a lot of personal ones. I have a lot of moments that I've seen with other people. One last year was with Jill, where she got to meet Ghibli's actor, and she got to hold like the axes and stuff, and when they were like done goofing around, he came up, gently hugged her, was like, nice to see you again. The one that I had was with Hayden Christensen last year. We were all lined up waiting for the photo ops, and I was dressed up as Anakin, and as he walked past everybody to just say hello to everybody, and stumbled at me and kind of got flustered looking at me and tripped over a box almost, and I was like, I just made Hayden Christensen flustered over myself, and I'm like, it's a unique feeling.
It's a win.
Yeah, it's a win.
At the Expo Gaming Con, like last year, I won a Mario Kart tournament, and I gave the prize to my little cousins for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I guess that was probably my favorite moment.
It's hard to pick. This is my 3rd one, but I love every one. Going seeing all the vendors and all the different art and everything. It's good. This might be my favorite moment though.
How generous of you. Thank you.
From
a con.
Now,
This is your
you've
first
made
one.
it.
Let's hear it,
You've
yeah.
made it. I
Yeah,
mean, this
all
is
right.
my favorite moment. I mean,
Okay.
we'll see if Tom Kenny can upstage you, but
Set
thus
the bar,
far,
really setting the
I
bar
mean-
low if this is your favorite moment so far.
so underrated show. I got it. With this. I was kidding.
Probably when I went to GalaxyCon and met Charlie Cox. That was a real big moment for me because I'm a huge Daredevil fan.
All right, no budget dream cosplay.
No budget dream cosplay. I'm gonna have to go with you know what? No budget. The original silicone Secondo mask used by Tobias Forge for Ghost. Like the original stage used stuff. That's what I want for a cosplay.
Very specific.
Yes, very.
I would bring a whole team of people in and just do the whole Marvel universe outright and have everybody dressed up as their favorite character if I had to do it that way.
Doomslayer, Dark Ages. That's a
Furry
tight fit.
cape and everything.
The furry cape,
Oh.
the shield, the Doomslayer sword is where it's at.
Forget the skin, but it's Vi from League of Legends. But it's her white hair and like metal outfit. Yeah, lots of armor work that would take forever and cost a lot. But yeah, that would be my dream cosplay.
Oh, that's easy, Nathan Drake, because I already have cosplayed as Nathan Drake.
You got the features for it, too.
Yeah, I cosplayed him 4 times here already, but today I just wanted to take a break from Nathan Drake today and go with my Street Fighter 6 main Luke.
Hell yeah.
Probably have to go Groot, because you can hide behind that and just dance your way through everything.
I've been sitting on an idea for like a post-apocalyptic Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. I want it to be like a group thing, but nobody else, like none of my other friends, like they don't have the budget or they just don't want to do it.
I'll probably go Handsome Jack because he's like you have to get like the texture
Borderlands?
of him. Yeah, from Borderlands 2. Because like he'd be really hard to do. Like if I just did it like looking at my own body, but if I tried to get the Borderlands 2 graphic quality, that would make it way different.
Oh, my dream cosplay like always depends on like what series I'm really into. Right now, I've already done so many of my dream cosplays. My next cosplay though is going to be Redeemed Penchus. And I'm actually doing Demon Penchus on Sunday, so it'll complete the trifecta.
The Edgar suit from Men in Black. Because I already walk with a limp and I think it'd be really fun to play it up and do like a stage walk as the Edgar suit. I would love to make it as grody looking as possible. Get all the like folds in the neck from like the stretching of the skin and everything. I think it'd be awesome.
Probably the new black suit from Daredevil Born Again. I love that suit. I want it bad.
Definitely a Spartan or ODST. Like from Halo, drop sock Joker, like everything done up armor. I could definitely do it. And then with a degree of anonymity, I think I could get into it a little bit more. You know, this, I gotta.
My dream cosplay would probably have to be Noisette from Pizza Tower. I don't know if anybody knows about that still or if it's still relevant, but she's my favorite character and I'd love to cosplay her at some point.
And the big one, 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 and the big one. Advice for future cosplayers. That's how it's supposed to be done.
All right, so you're going to want to start out, if you're making masks like me, you're going to want to start out with the best of the best. Like I jumped right into silicone pouring. Now, if you have an IQ higher than me, good on you, you got that, all right? But definitely start out with something smaller and in your skill set. Like I started with just making a plaster casting of my face and then brushing latex on it and then making a mask from there. But just don't rush yourself. You got all the time in the world. You got all the time of your life. You can do this if you just put your mind to it and not rush ahead of yourself.
Don't be afraid to just do you. Go out and have fun, show off your creativity, and always believe in what you're doing. If you're going to go out and be the best Darth Vader, the best Thor, the best anything, go out and just do it.
Cosplay is all about how you feel in cosplay. It doesn't matter how other people view you. It matters how you feel in that moment. Don't listen to anybody else. Do what your heart desires. If it's vague and nobody's going to understand it, explain it to them. Everybody will open up and be able to accept who you are. Everybody's going to love you. Everybody wants to know you. Like, just be creative. Be creative.
Thrifting. You don't need to get new fabric. A lot of things get thrown away in the landfill. You can save a lot of money just buying stuff from the thrift store. It doesn't even have to be your size. I made this out of 2 dresses, cut it up, and I save all my scrap fabric to use for other cosplays. So it just saves a lot of money and makes it special.
If you're going to start cosplaying, go for like low budget, and if you really want to get into it, then start getting into high budget stuff. Like this outfit cost $95 on Etsy. So like I had some cheap cosplays when I started, but I started rising up the ranks. So
Definitely did.
so yeah. Once you attend more of these conventions, you might want to raise the pot a little bit when it comes to cosplay.
Just be yourself. Don't let anybody hold you back. You want to do it, you can do it.
Just go for it and don't let anybody tell you that you can't. Just don't give a crap.
Don't be afraid to start. Just start whenever. Like most of this shirt is from Amazon, wigs from Amazon, knife from Amazon, pants I had, and same with my shoes. I just had them. And then my friend, she made the worm I have on my back here from materials at Michael's for me in like a week.
What I would recommend for future cosplayers is it's going to be a little crowded, so I would recommend bringing headphones or maybe something to keep you occupied if you get overstimulated. Always bring a medium-sized backpack with you like I am right here, so you're able to keep essentials like touch-ups for your makeup or just things that you might need in general for health issues.
I'm gonna say, like Nike, just do it. Like, it's amazing. Like, don't worry about your cosplay not being perfect and just have fun. The community is so amazing.
Take care of yourself and other cosplayers. Don't just do yourself. Now, you should drink water, bring meds, all that sort of stuff. But if you can spare the resources, take care of your fellow cosplayers, encourage each other, be a support system for one another, because I think the community really needs that right now. So be the change you want to see in the world, kind of thing. Like, it's amazing. Just do it.
It doesn't matter about the price of your cosplay. Just have fun doing it.
Just do it. This is the, I hold myself back from, like, if I want to do something, it's got to be the biggest. But I saw somebody that does it professionally, and they said, just pick something and go with it. It doesn't have to be big. Like, I'm into this, sub $100, and everyone's like, hey, SpongeBob. And so it's like, okay, just go for it.